Alright, May. It is time that we present you something special today. And that something special will be this photo of this fine gentleman over here. Do you recognize this person? Have a look at this.
Look, I said several times, I'm not telling you.
Oh?
What did you...
Aha! A reaction. So the chances of May knowing this person has increased exponentially. So May, can you tell us about this person in the photo? This is him, isn't it?
What? Who? When? Why?
It is him. This is the man who stayed in your hotel room the night of the murder.
No! No, that's not right.
Nice try, Miss Cooperative.
Do you have proof that was him? Yeah, proof! Show me proof!
I'm so close. Okay, well, that isn't enough. I still need proof. Even if we got our reaction out of her. So... can you tell us about that man? About the man who stayed with you in your hotel room. Can you tell me about him? Where is he?
I'm not telling.
Look, he's been accused of murder. I don't think you want to be protecting him.
Would he have sold out the late Miss Faye to the cops?
No.
See?
There. Maybe if I had something to get her to talk. Okay, well, in that case, let's get a move on. And possibly ask the bellboy about this fine man in the photo. So, can you tell us about this person, Mr. Bellboy? Take a look at this photo. That's him, detective. I'm the lawyer. Oh, I know that. I just wanted to say detective once. You know how it is. Oh, I sure know how it is. No, I don't. Without a doubt, that is the man who checked in with Miss April May. How about I write an affidavit swearing that that's him? An affidavit? This guy's way too excited about this. Sure, why not? Oh, sure, why not? Yes! I've always wanted to write an affidavit, sir. From henceforth, I'll be known as the Okay, I was about to say Hellboy. From henceforth, I'll be known as the bellboy who swore the affidavit. Just hurry up and write it. Well, this is going to be pretty good. Not even Miss May can play dumb to this. Yeah, this will be good. I can show her this. Thank you, bellboy. You goddamn weirdo. Alright, well, let's go back to the detention center and present you this. Now you cannot hide this anymore. Could you have a look at this?
What's that?
The bellboy's affidavit. He told us everything he saw. He told us about the man who checked in with. He told us who he was. Now I'm getting somewhere. Ease her fears or push her heart? Well, given the way she is, I doubt that easing her fears will be the best tactic ever, so... Let's see if we can get some stuff out of pushing her heart. This is it. All or nothing. Time to do a little bluff. No use playing dumb, if indeed that's an act. If you don't talk, I'm taking this photo to the press.
What?
Even though he should be a witness to murder, this man is in hiding. I'm sure the press would find I'm sure the press would have a field day with his reputation.
Fine, I'll talk. You win, lawyer.
Yes. Man, that felt good. It's great to be alive.
Why are you pumping your fist in the air?
Phoenix, be cool, man. Be cool. It's awesome, but just try to act professional. Now, tell me about the man you work with.
That man, he's my boss. Red White, we're the president of the information gathering conglomerate, Blue Corp.
Red, White. Information gathering.
Well, I suppose you could call them a detective agency.
So this is the man that was with you the night of the murder?
I'm scared to talk. I want to end up like her.
It's okay. I'll just ask Mr. White himself. Can you tell me where Blue Corp is located? Mr. Red White, at last. Finally, a lead on this guy. If April May couldn't have done it, that leaves him. Time to take action. Discarded the bellboy's half a debit. Alrighty then, well in that case, is there anything else you can tell me, Miss April? If not then, I guess so. We're gonna go to the Blue Corp right now, if we can. Yep. Time to meet Mr. White! September 7th, Blue Corp Inc., CEO's office. Oh, this Hey! I'm noticing something strange here. I mean, look at that desk there, ladies and gents. Such a weird design, like two people are just... What the fuck? Oh, and also there's that painting in the back. I feel like I'm recognizing that from somewhere. What's with the surreal decor? Welcome! Please furnish me with the title of your personage. What the? Is it that fancy guy from the photo? Okay. Your name. What's your name? I was just inquirably asking the title that you go by. Right. Phoenix Wright. Inquirably? My god. The very definition of a shit-eating grin. This is Phoenix Wright. And I'm Noby, the detective. Nice to meet you. Mr. Wright, is it? Right, I see. Splendiferous. Splendiferous? Perhaps I intimidated you with my giantesque vocabulary. What is this guy's problem? I'm Red White, CEO of Blue Corp. You know, corporate expansion official. My business dealings bring me into the contact with the elite of the elite. So I'm afraid I'm not used to conversing with a worldly challenge. What a fruitcake. Let me guess. You are an attorney fresh out of law school, are you not? That's the only explanation for why you would come to meet me like this. What does he mean by that? No matter. So, what business does a mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself? Guys, this guy's arrogance meter is off the scale. His arrogance is off the charts. It's touching the moon! And beyond that, it's touching Mars! Alright, Mr. Boyd. We do have some important stuff that we need to discuss here. About the night of the murder first. On the night of the murder, were you in April May's hotel room? Who can say? I seldom pay attention to mundane details such as time and place. My motto is, don't worry, be happy. Still, Mr. White, the hotel bellboy has stated on the record that he does remember you very clearly. No matter, the bellboy can say what he pleases. I still won't talk to you. If you want me to speak, put me on the witness's stand. Although I doubt you'd be capable of doing it. And why do you say that, Mr. White? This is a good question, actually. Why didn't prosecution call him as a witness? Why didn't the prosecution call him as a witness? I do have to wonder, Mr. Edgeworth. He should have seen the same thing as April May. Oh, the police, the courts. To me, they are mere toys, playthings for my amusement. Jesus Christ. Okay, you're not gonna say anything about the Nevin murder. What about Miss May herself? You must know her very well. She is working for you. Miss May is an employee of Blue Corp, is she not? Correct. She was my secretariat. What a shock it was to hear what she has done. What she has done? You mean the wiretap? Indeed! She's paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not in her job description. She does gather information for us as part of her duties. But, I assure you, we do not condone illegal methods. Right. It is inevitable that she would do this. Sounds like he is trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat. Yeah, definitely. You know, about that painting, Mr. White, it does look very interesting. Same as everything in your room, like everything around here is interesting. You have some very good taste. Can you tell me about that painting? There's something that's been bothering me. Yes? What might that be? That pink painting on the wall over there. Well, I could say that I've seen it before, but... let's see if I can ask him something a little bit more... a little less... like, you know... like, he would notice that I'm onto something. Let me ask you this first. When did you get it? It looks pretty interesting. Say, when did you get that painting? No idea. I forgot. So you forgot when you got that painting? Because I do have to say, that is a pretty nice painting. I've seen that painting before. Yesterday, in fact. Why do I find that painting here today? That is quite interesting. Could it be such a big coincidence? Mr. Wrong, was it? Right. No, I mean, Mr. Right. I'm not saying that you're right about him, about him being wrong. He's right. I mean, his name is Wright. Wright Phoenix, not Phoenix Wrong. Right. No, don't tell him right. It appears you do not fully grasp your position here. I ask again, who are you? A lawyer? No, my feeble friend. A mere lawyer. Worth nothing. Zilch. Zippo. Nada. Just like that sorry excuse for an attorney, Godiberg. What? Oh, Phoenix! He punched me! Mr. White, what are you trying to do here? Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do, eh? Charge me with assault? Charge away! I welcome it! For it is you who will be found guilty. Is that so? What? Heed my exposition. The police, the courts, they all do my bidding. So you say. But I wonder, is that kind of control really possible? I don't expect you to understand, It is a world beyond your compensation. Wouldn't it be more comprehension? Beyond his comprehension? He came here from Gertie Burgers, I presume. Mr. Grossberg's. Yes. Then you must ask him, why is it that this painting of his hangs here? Perhaps then he will tell you. Perhaps he will explain how man can live life purely for personal profit. Go now, skedaddle. There is nothing more to discuss. Okay, well, one more thing. Would you be kind enough to cease your inane chattering and vacate the premises? Let me put it in language you're sure to understand. Shut up and get out. I have nothing more to say. Okay, well, apparently so. You heard him, Phoenix. There's nothing more we can say to him, so... Let's talk to Mr. Grossberg about this. Ah, Mr. Grossberg. I was thinking that you packed everything and left on a vacation, but I guess I was wrong. I don't think he's noticed me standing here. Boop. Boop. Maybe I should clear my throat. Jumping sociopaths. What? What? Jumping Jehovah's what? Oh, you! What's wrong? You look so pensive, like an old man at the end of his days. I'm not senile yet. I was just thinking about this whole mess. Something's really bothering him. That much is clear. Alright, well, first things first. Let me present you my badge, Mr. Grossberg. Sorry, my boy. I don't think I can help you with that. Okay, well... I guess so. Let's talk about today's trial, Mr. Grossberg. So you came to see the trial? Yes I did. Something was bothering me all last night, you see. Couldn't get a wink of sleep. Really? What was that? Well, you see, it's just Mia's sister, that poor girl. My boy, I owe you my thanks, truly. I don't know what I would have done if things had gone poorly for the girl. Okay. Well then, let's talk about your refusal then. Why did you refuse this? I asked before, but why did you refuse her request for defense? I mean, you said that you felt bad for Mia and Maya, so... Can you finally tell us why you didn't go in as her attorney? I think I have a right to know. A right, Mr. Wright? No, I'm sorry. It's just, I need more time to think about it, my boy. It's gotta be Edgeworth. I can smell it. He was in this room at some point, wasn't he? I can sense it in the air. His putrid douchebaggery. Edgeworth! He does seem troubled about something. I'm starting to have a feeling I know what it is. About Mr. Wright? So, I paid Blue Corp a visit. Oh, I see. Mr. Grossberg, I have to admit, something has been bothering me. Oh? What is it? Well, out with it, my boy. Oh, you see, it's just... About the big painting. Mr. Grossberg, sir. There was a giant painting hanging right there the other day. Was there not? The one you said you had no intention of parting with. Well, I saw it. Today. It was in the CEO's office at Blue Corp. Red White's office. So, you noticed. I suppose I should have guessed you would. It is a large painting. Mr. Grossberg, I know you and Mr. White are connected somehow. Connected, you say? Yes, and I know what it is. You are lovers! It's not something I can claim to understand. Well, you and Mr. White are lovers, aren't you? What? My boy! You sent that painting to him. As a sign of undying love. No lying, Mr. Grossberg. I can see it right in your face. That's why you couldn't defend Maya in the trial. Because you would betray your lover if you did that. But, my boy, please. You're letting your fancies run away with you. Where do you get these bizarre ideas? I don't understand how you could. That's because I'm not. We're not. Don't be ridiculous. Enough. I'll swallow my pride and tell you all. I knew it. They're lovers. Alright. We're on a good lead, Phoenix. Love is eternal, but not powerful enough to hide the truth from us. And soon enough, we will learn that there is another person involved in this Bermuda Triangle of forbidden love. The third person. The one that is trying to pull the strings on the trial. A nefarious, unscrupulous man. Pure assholeness that mankind has never witnessed until now. Edgeworth! Are you done, boy? Okay, I'm done. No, we're not lovers. Red White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Corp is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years now. 15 years? All because of the DL6 incident, as you may have guessed. The name on the back of those photographs. DL6, huh? As I suspected, I could not stand the defense of Maya because of this. White would have destroyed me if I did. So that's the connection. It is hard for me to tell you this, my boy. But arresting Red White will be nigh on impossible. Impossible? Why? He has information on everyone. It gives him an iron grip. He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians. What? What? They're bound, unable to do harm to themselves, and therefore to him. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many years. Well, can you tell us about the DL6 incident? A little bit more. What is the DL6 incident? DL6 is nothing more than sorting code the police gave the case. It was 15 years ago now. I received a request from a medium. A spirit medium. A medium? Huh. The plot thickens! Her name was Misty Faye. Faye? Indeed. She was Mia's mother. She had been investigating a murder at the request of the police. And she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud. This is what Maya was talking about the other day. I did all I could for her, and in the end, cleared her of wrongdoing. The murder case, however, remains unsolved to this day. That case is the DL6 incident. What about the reason for blackmail? But why were you blackmailed over this, Mr. Grossberg? Just so that it would make easier for Mr. White to get away. To get away with a murder. To have Maya be the one guilty in this. The DL6 incident was top secret at the time. It made sense. The police didn't want people to know they were using the media. They couldn't let people know. Ah, you're talking about that incident, okay. But one person found out. I told him. You told White? He offered me riches. It is an embarrassment to me now. Because I talked, the police were mocked for our White. In secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, White heard about it, and he came to me. Only this time, the offer was blackmail. I see. White controls the law of this country as he sees fit. Yet, if you would still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office. Mia's office? And what specifically do you want us to investigate exactly? Could it be some form of documents? She followed his every move for years. She may have recorded something of what she found. That is good to know, Mr. Grossberg. And that is exactly what we're gonna do, so we will see you later. It's funny. Looking at this room, it seems so normal. Hard to imagine a murder took place here. Mr. Grossberg said there would be clues. Maybe I should have another look. Yeah, you definitely should. But first things first, Phoenix. You have to water down the potted plant. Mia's favorite potted plant. I guess I have to water it now. Quink, 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 quink. Alright, now we're done with watering the plant. I don't know why I made that sound while watering the plant. Quink, 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 quink. Sounds like I'm a fucking pig. Alright. Let's examine this. All the cases the chief ever worked on are filled here. They're in alphabetical order. Let's take a look. Which file should I look at? Let's start with files A to I. Let's see if there's a record in this file that catches my eye. Oh! Boy, oh boy, Nick! You are on fire lately! High five! Yeah! A, B, F... Misty Faye. That's me and Maya's mother. Should I take a look? Sure thing. I have tarnished the faith name. Leaving only these words, my mother vanished. I was determined to find the ones who had made my mother blame herself in this way. Using the ESP that runs in my family, I held an audience with the dead. Finally, the names of two men surfaced. One was Marvin Grossberg, a lawyer who sold my mother's information for riches. The other was the man who sold that information to the press. This parasite, who makes his fortune on threats and coercion. His name is... The record stops there. Huh. Sneaky motherfucker. So Mia knew Grossberg. Yeah, he sure knew. Oh. Anything else? All the cases the chief worked on are filed here. Let's check J to S. Let's see, J through S. Nothing much in here. Maybe I'll just skim some of this? Yeah, sure. Oh, no harm in flipping through a bit, I guess. No lazying around, Phoenix. You gotta do this. It's not comfortable, but you gotta do it. The biggest parts here at the end in S. Suicide. Ew. She has a collection of suicide reports. There's politicians, policemen,